time has come. All nations, all the means of communications, the Church of Jesus Christ, gather to hear the ruler of the Gentiles, the one who died, was resurrected, and returned to life. He has returned. The Lord is here. José Luis de Jesús Miranda, the man Christ Jesus.
Hello, Blessed. Today's topic is learning from Satan. And now, the man Christ Jesus.
Blessed with all spiritual blessing. Today's topic is, and this topic will bring a little to our critics, to those who always will find a way to criticize. Today's topic is learning from Satan. Imagine the topic, learning from Satan. But let's see what it is that we have to learn from Satan, because you know, when he sinned, he hurt us, even though he hurt himself as well. But the first thing is his creation. Number one, his creation. It says, perfect in beauty. Imagine if we could learn seeing in the beauty that he created his first child. That was God's first child. That later, because of his disobedience, over in the books of history, it says, you are children of your father, the devil. Now, the devil has children? Yeah, those who disobey and cannot see the Lord's word are children of Satan. We see that Satan was his first child, and he made him perfect in beauty. His power was very powerful. Not more powerful than God, but very powerful. Imagine, he would go around the world in one day. His clothing, very beautiful and filled with fire. His disobedience was the removal from glory. And speaking of fire, what a thing that religion has always threatened us with fire. And it has always been used in a negative manner. They always see everything negatively. Fire, they do not understand grace. They do not understand 666. They do not understand how Christ destroyed the devil. They do not understand his holiness, his perfection. Imagine, they do not understand anything. Religion has nothing to give us. They are completely bankrupt. That's how we see them. So then, his disobedience, we can learn from all of this. His disobedience was our falling short of glory, because it says in Romans 5:12 that sin entered to the world through one man. And then it made us have bodies that die, corrupt bodies, limited bodies. And in that aspect, we fell short of the glory of the Lord's fire. Now, what was his sin? Well, Ezekiel 28:17 says, your heart was lifted up because of your beauty. Look how beautiful Satan was. Because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. Wow. What a creation. Look at the clothing. I cast you to the ground. I laid you before kings, that they might gaze at you. You defiled your sanctuaries by the multitude of your iniquities, by the iniquity of your trading. Therefore, I brought fire from your midst. It devoured you. Well, now, on this occasion, that was a review of what we could learn from Satan. But now let's see how God started to repair the damage that Lucifer, the old serpent, the devil, Satan, how was it that that was repaired? Well, that damage cost a lot. And to repair it, there was a huge expression from God. Well, when John wrote in John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave, naturally, the world of his chosen, because there is a world that cannot see him or receive him. For God so loved the world. And what was the manner that he did it? Well, this was the project that God, to repair those incorruptible clothing, he had to be human. He had to dress himself of flesh. And not just dress himself of flesh, but dress himself of a less power than Satan. He came in a less grade of glory. Imagine Satan came to tempt him in the desert. Now, look how it says in Matthew chapter 4, 1 through 11. It says, then Jesus was led up by the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted by the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, afterward he was hungry. Now here comes the first temptation. Now when the tempter came to him, he said, if you are the Son of God, command these stones become bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Then the devil took him into the holy city, set him on the pinnacle of the temple, and said to him, look at this question. If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge over you, and in their hands they shall bear you up, lest you dash your foot against a stone. Jesus said to him, it is written again, you shall not tempt the Lord your God. Again the devil took him up an exceedingly high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their glory. And he said to him, all these things I will give you, if you fall down and worship me. Then Jesus said to him, away with you, Satan, for it is written, you shall worship the Lord your God, and him only you shall serve. Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him. What do the angels do when someone submits himself and goes through the test and the temptation? Angels serve you. You want your angels to serve you? You want to do a good confession? You have to be a good imitator of God. So then, blessed with all blessing, and it will be until a next tracing. Until next time.
I imitate Hotache and I'm humble.